Oh, it's chilly. Sun's finally coming up. I'm at a rest stop. Beautiful rest stop. Right on I-70. So why am I not in my tent? Why am I in the car? Why am I car camping? I used to do this all the time. I got here at midnight last night. It's morning now, and about 40 miles to my destination. So that would be great. I'll just go to the rest stop. I'll sleep in the car. Not to my destination yet, obviously, but I did want to fill the tank up all the way. And there's a McDonald's here. So I got their coffee, right? Just black. It's not strong at all. Come on, I want to chew on my coffee a bit. Has McDonald's found a hack for making coffee without using coffee beans? Like chickpea or some crap? My growler, what do you call this thing? Tumbler. It's a tumbler. Growler. Oh boy, it's early in the morning. All right, sorry with procrastination. But you gotta do the do before you see the thing. This little contraption parked next to me here, like what the heck is that? It's street legal. Must be a farmer or I don't know what that contraption is. Kind of waiting to see who gets in it. But let's just do that. Let's just sit here all day and see who drives this vehicle. Let's just analyze people and the vehicles they drive all day long. You want to? Sorry. All right, let's go. It's part of our destination straight ahead there. Just in the middle of the flatlands. We are at Castle Rock Badlands in the middle of Kansas. Not the middle west. There's some interesting geological occurrences here. So there's Castle Rock. So behind there is even more, and there's a hiking trail, but this is the most prominent one. Cow piles everywhere. It's now 70 foot high. I wonder how long that's gonna last. But settlers will use this as a landmark. So they know where they are, heading to Colorado. In fact, it even says the Butterfield Overland Dispatch Route. That's the route that would take you by this, and the settlers this would be a good pinpoint to know where you are. Limestone, right? This pile is basically, I'm assuming, what fell off of it. It's obviously been ridden over. I saw pictures of people with their trucks parked on it. I don't think I'll do that. It doesn't seem right. See the cow patties all around it. Cows are tourists too. They can go see stuff. Oh wow, that's totally gonna crash. That's coming down. Ooh, it's cold, but at least there's no wind, which is kind of surprising for the plains of Kansas. So quiet. I hear a truck in the distance. There's some cows making noise or some animal. There's more chalk deposits here and a hiking trail up in there, so we'll go check that out. We'll get closer. Okay, well obviously we're going to drive the loop, and it's not big at all. Maybe a mile, I don't know. I don't know, probably 2. But there's all these little trails going in. And it's rough. I mean, it's all this chalk deposit, you know, and it rains and makes ruts. There you go, a little pinstripe there. There's no trees, there's nothing, but yet I still get pinstripes. And for perspective, there's Castle Rock in the distance. I think it kind of ends here. I see what people do. They do this. Watch this. Watch this, everybody. They drive over this. Oh yeah, rubby. Better watch this line, actually. Looks good. What's that noise? A new noise, everybody. Aw, go little tree, go. You can do it. So I'm not gonna walk up this because it's very fragile. In fact, touching that even. And this cannot get much traffic, because if it did, this would just be destroyed foot traffic. If everybody was just like me, I'm not gonna walk on that. I get up a little higher, you see a little better. Ooh, it makes a lot of difference, right? I understand wanting to get to the top of a thing. It's just basic human instinct. Climb that mountain. Castle Rock in the distance here. It's closer than it looks on this video, I'm sure, but so we're just doing this loop, right? And this is an offshoot into the Badlands here. Because this area is Castle Rock Badlands, and that's Castle Rock. So this is your Badlands, like the South Dakota Badlands, which are much more massive. So we'll continue on the loop, and if there's another little trail going in, we'll check it out, or if there's a hiking trail, we'll check it out. Oops. Yeah, the road went back and then it just dead ends. The turnaround spot is literally the Austin Powers turnaround spot from the first movie. Now I'm gonna walk to where I just had my little turnaround debacle. We'll get close, but there's obviously a lot of rock that has fallen off over the years. Just gotta imagine that all this rock on the ground used to be there. Did one like event do that? I mean, obviously over the years it wore it down, but did one big event like knock most of this down? Like a tornado coming through, you know. They get crazy winds out here. Anyway, but obviously they get tornadoes too, so who knows? And then you have other spots where there is no rock on the ground like that because it's all deteriorated over the years. This spot, but there's nothing on the ground. Little birds' nests up there. That's where my little turnaround debacle occurred. And the road just ends. Huh. Where'd all these tire tracks for? So where did I hit? Huh. Alright, I'm gonna walk back to the car and go around the other side of this. There was a little trail. This is the other side of that collapsed part there. So here's the other collapsed part that didn't show any signs of the fallen rock on the bottom because it's disintegrated over the years, eroded. I see some graffiti. As far as I haven't seen any so far, so. You suck, Eva. 99. This is neat right here. Oh, well, this is super cool. This just represents so many millions of years. Just the layers. Look at all those layers. Oh, Marilyn, you suck. These layers are so cool. So all this chalk was deposited here by sea. Ancient sea. Brain hurt. Brain hurt. This is cool. Check this out. This is a cool view coming up over this little ridge or whatever. There's the car. That is neat. Oh, you can't even see Castle Rock. It's over this hill here. That line is just so prominent. That is so thin. Look at that. That is so thin. That is not going to be there long. Jeez. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of graffiti here. Dumb babies. At least I think spray paint, graffiti, would weather away pretty fast. But when they etch it into the rock, it's just no bueno. Here we come upon the section that obviously collapsed. All that rock there. And the rest of the parts that have missing places don't have no evidence of this kind of rock. So it weathered away over the years, and this just collapsed. Still a long time ago, but see, look at this chunk up here. Big chunk missing there. Yeah, and that's a pretty, that's a pretty defined. I mean, that's like flat. Yeah, that's neat. That's swell. That's probably what all that is from this section here. I'm laughing because more cow piles. So that's the main loop, and here's a couple little roads coming in. That road like dead ends, like it could be a little camping spot, but you can't camp here. I mean, I think this is pretty much private land. But, I mean, they could create a park out of this, and I think it's just a matter of leaving things alone until you have to do something about it. And obviously, since there's not a lot of people out here, or no one out here, except for me, they don't have to do anything with this shit. You're not gonna be wheeling up here, tearing up all this terrain. So don't think about it, man. Don't even think about it, peoples. Oh yeah, I see how this would be fun though. See that? But you can hike it. Oh, cool. There's Castle Rock way in the distance. So there's the loop. So I'll drive right by this and you can pull in here. And I didn't think I'd be here this long. I mean, I don't know. But I could stay here all day. If I could camp here, it'd be awesome. But there's other sites to see. But we haven't even done the whole loop, half the loop, so we have to do the loop to get out of here anyway. So now this is interesting. From afar, I thought maybe birds built little dirt nests in there, but no. That's just like a drip thing, like stalactite, stalagmite situation. Right, you have these ledges, right? But then you have these little triangular dirt clods. I just love seeing stuff like that. You don't exactly know what the heck it is, and of course, geology. Oh, jeez, hold on a second. I gotta get down this. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, here we are. Of course, geologists know exactly what that is, and other smart scientific minds and such, but I kind of like not knowing, because you can't know everything and certainly can't retain everything in my case. All right, we gotta walk up to the top here and then we'll head back to the car. That's a good lookout. The trail just goes on in there, man. Usually you can see trails on Google Maps and on Onyx Maps. The notes said there's trails all over the place. They're just unmarked, which is kind of cool. I kind of like that. I don't know what's going on here. I bet someone had a stupid photo shoot here. And there's more graffiti. Assholes. Some roses. There goes the whole ecosystem. Kim. That bitch. Sorry, that's not nice. Well, she's not nice. Come on, Kim. Don't be Freaking Brady, he's a kid too. Oh, look at this Julio. Oh, cool. That goes all the way through. Oh, there's some roses in there. Doing some Satan worshiping. They're putting roses in a crevice and lighting them on fire. Okay, now look at this. You know, usually the rings are pretty horizontal. So why is it like that? What's going on? All the rings, all the things that have occurred over the centuries and millions of years, whatever, are horizontal. And all of a sudden, see the line's horizontal. Then all of a sudden you get this line that's, nature's just like, screw you. We're not gonna conform to all this crap. We're gonna do something crazy and really mess with you human peoples who think you know everything. That we don't, and we never will. And that's okay. All right, back to the car. Where's the car? I hear gunfire. Where's the car? There's the car. Okay, so here's where I just hiked to, I think. I don't know, man. It has to be. So, what? Alright, so turn around. I'm on the loop, the outskirts. So just think of every one of these little roads that went right up into the Badlands, 20, 30 feet, whatever. Just think of each one of those as a campsite. It'd be so cool. But like I said, people would just tear the hell out of this place. Man, you get up here and there's nothing. It just looks like Kansas again. Kind of on top here, and then there's a peak way up there I think we can get to, because I actually see human beings or Sasquatches. I can't tell from here. It's really neat to be up here on top of it after being down in it, you know. And you're just plains for as far as the eye can see after that. Tell me you can see Castle Rock from here in this shot. I don't know if you can. Oh, I gotta come a lot more forward, I guess. I was nervous. So yeah, it's quite a ledge. Oh God, vertigo, Jesus. So I was down there, fooling around last. There's the oil rig I kept seeing when I looked out east. Back here's Castle Rock. See, they could put little campsites down here, and this eventually will probably have to become a state park once people know about it, and I don't know, maybe not. Oh, hi. That was fun. Probably should have shot that a little different, but we are completing the loop here. And take a left and head out of here. Castle Rock Badlands, nice. That was pretty cool, I gotta say. This is hidden. I mean, if you're driving like a mile out, you don't see that. You might see some kind of white, but if you get close, it maybe it's a lot bigger than you can appreciate from afar. That's why you go to there. Now we're in some ruts. Come on, cows. Put more cow piles in the ruts in the roads so we don't have this vibration in the nation. So we'll go to the next destination. We're on to Monument Rocks, an hour away, hour and 15 minutes actually. So we'll check in with you later.